I don't know why when I tab out of this, what's it, this, as in like this game and its predecessor, no sound. Ah well. Now, one thing we got to do first, options. Come over here. What's that? Auto pause we can keep. Yeah, alright. Combat starts pretty much any time I really want. Auto pause, I think. Yeah. And trap detected as well. Alright. All this I don't really mind, but we want to go down to here. And this is where you set what you did for the first game. So we're gonna do that. So the Hollowborn Crisis. Fate of the Souls. I believe I've returned them back to their bodies. My pledge to the gods. All of them. The fate of Theos' soul. Oh, what did I do? I think I erased his memories? I need to... hang on, let me tab out. What did I do for Theos' soul? I don't remember. There you go, Theos. What did I do? Oh yeah, I banished it. I banished it to the jail place for all eternity. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right, so I banished his soul to a bare Featman for all eternity. Merwald's fate. God damn it, what did I do for Merwald? I think smoking. What did I do for Merwald? I think I sent his soul back to the will. Oh, that was an early stream. Let's see here. Stream 3 maybe? No. Stream 2? What did I do with Merwald's soul? Here we go. Yeah, stream 2. What did I do? I returned him to the wheel. Okay. I was a good boy. Look at that. I can be a good boy when I play video games. Release your soul to the wheel. Establish my stance on the Animancy trial. It should continue in the Dealwood, I remember that. Defiance Bay faction support. I supported the Crucible Knights. Alright, that's the Hollowborn crisis, is it? Yeah, complete. Alright, companions, what happened? What happened at the blood pool? I sacrificed... No, I didn't even know I could do that. Let's see. Adair. I strengthened his skepticism of the gods. Fuck. This is the problem with fucking trying to do shit from what I did like a month and a half ago. What did I do with it? Was this... it was skepticism, right? Let's see here. I'm gonna just have the epilogue open. Let's see. He chose not to return to the Guild of Elves. Still most comfortable far from cities, settled in Deerwood. Believing now that it was the obligation of Kith to be the leaders of the... Yeah, their gods were not. Yeah, okay, skepticism. Alright. Alof. He dismantled the leaden key and accepted this from me. I remember that. Durance. I convinced him that Margaret conspired with Wardica. Kana. I didn't do Kana's ending, but we're gonna... Why did you choose to side this today? I just felt like it. Honestly. I just felt like, you know what? Sod it. Let's do something different for let's do something different for Saturday. What did I do for Kana? Let's see here. Kana, what did you do? Come on. That's Alof. Kana. Yeah, I never finished his quest, so fuck it. He became an esteemed Privguest's voice, why not? That sounds good. Sigwani. So I'm assuming you're gonna rush this game too. Nah. I didn't even rush Pillars 1. I just didn't want to do the DLC. Because I felt like doing the DLC was just kind of just kind of Let's just do that one. Hi, Virus. No. Pelagina, what did I do for her? It was... she disobeyed orders from the Duke, I remember that. Yeah. Grieving Mother. Now here's the thing, the Grieving Mother's quest never popped off for me. So like, I'm like legit, because I know it never popped off for me. So I'm going to just look up what the endings were and the outcomes. Let's see here. Yeah, but she becomes a midwife. Or she becomes a midwife. Fair enough. Wait, no. Not wiping her memory sounds legit like the better option. Alright. Devil of Karok. Her quest legit never popped up either. Like, ever, I don't think. Oh wow, both of her endings seem shit. Jesus. Okay. Let's say he found a new order. Why not? Manea. All right. The White March. See, the White Forge, oh, fuck. Did I release the souls? Let's go back. Did I release the souls? Did you do like 3 personal quests? I did like 4. I did the ones that popped up, but that was it. Alright, what did I do with the souls? I think I released them, but I severed them. Yeah, I sent the souls back to the wheel. The eyeless. Now, I never did this, so we're going to go ahead and just look it up because I'm a cheaty boy. Let's say they restored Abaddon, why not? Did you even need to play Pillars 1 at this point? Well, it's not a need to. I don't need to play anything. I don't need to play anything. I want to. There's a difference. Alright. Gilded Veil and Raedric's Hold. I don't even know who did. Wharton. Who the fuck was Wharton? This is the problem. It's been so fucking long. It's been over a month. I remember these randomized characters. Oh. Oh, he's the guy that sent me to the temple. Okay. Raedric. Let's see. I killed Raedric. I killed them both, actually. A mother's plea. I gave her the potion, but warned her it wouldn't do anything. Remember that. Okay. Endless Paths of Cadnua. Let's just say that I did it. Let's just say I did it. Defiance Bay. Oh god. At all costs. Lozano died. Dana lived. I don't remember what I did with the Banshee. Nah, let's say she lived. Cademan, who the fuck? Cademan, who was this? God, they expect me to remember so much shit. Cademan Azzo, who was this? Oh, him, the fucker who was doing the experiments. He died. He attacked me and died. The theorems of Pangram. Fucking. What did I do with these? Are these the ones I buried? If you play Pillar's Property, you just have imported a save. That's what this option is. I just saw like, yo, import your save, make a history. It's like, okay, cool. That's what this is. I don't. I say I turned her in. Undying Heritage. Did you absorb the souls from the Griffin machine? I don't think I did. I don't believe I did. Did I? No, I just turned it off, I think. Or I overloaded it. That's weird. I thought on a PC it just loaded all your choices. On console, yeah, you don't get the option. You have to do this. Maybe I overlooked something, but I didn't see no. I just saw this, so I don't know. Maybe I missed something because I'm an idiot. What did I fucking do with the machine? I disabled it. Okay. So I did not absorb the souls. Cinders of Faith. Reminder of the Trials. Never Far from the Queen. Deception and Non-Violence. Blood Legacy. I wiped her mind and sent her away. I remember that. His old self. I made him. I killed the dude and made him stop selling the drugs. I hid them. Okay. Twin Elms. Hey Lennon, you're right. You're going for base monk. By the way, if you want to roleplay, I have a priest trickster rogue build I created for myself for you. I'm actually thinking cipher. I'm thinking lore. Like, I've got like a lore thing behind this. Because my guy's a watcher, and after all the shit that happened in the first game, I'm gonna make him a cipher. So he developed soul abilities. That's the lore. Because this carries on from the last game. All the shit that happened, him being awakened and stuff, my character's headcanon is he developed his soul abilities and has now become a cipher. Rather than just a regular ass archer. That's my headcanon. So I'm making a cipher. I'm also not looking at builds. Unless it gets really bad, I'm gonna try to not look up builds and I'm gonna just wing it. And just see what happens. Okay, now for the Twin Elm Sacrificial Bloodlines, I took the bait. What did I do? Sacrificial Bloodlines, what did I do? I didn't do this quest at all. I did not do this quest. Let's say I kept the baby, why not? Servant of Death, yeah. Into the White Void, I closed the breach and prevented them from passing through, I remember that. Nest Above the Clouds. I convinced the Halo to let it stay. Alright. Complete Legacy. Alright. Close. Okay. New game. Do I want turn-based or real-time with pause? I'm gonna stick to real-time with pause, honestly. Let's stick to let's do regular ass default difficulty. No level scaling. Not any of this bullshit. And that's a lie. After the first couple of levels, you're gonna look up builds. It's what you do in every character. The character needs to be perfect. I'm gonna try not to. Okay. If you want to go for a two-handed range weapon, I recommend either hunting bows for the extra attack speed or arquebuses, because there's one that shoots twice per round of combat. Once you want a dual-wield range weapons, I recommend pistols. Bring forth your inner revolver ocelot. I'm probably gonna go maybe two-handed. Your time with pause is more balanced. Because I'm pretty sure. I think turn-based was added after the fact, so I don't think the game is properly balanced for that. But I could be wrong.
Aora, a world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel. The cycle of reincarnation watched over by the gods, and made possible through pillars of a mystical substance known as Audra. 5 years ago, you traveled from your home to the Deerwood, a nation that had waged war against the incarnated god of light, Aethys, resulting in his destruction. The country suffered from a plague of hollowborn, infants born without souls, that many believed was punishment for killing a god. In an ancient, secluded ruin, you witnessed a secret ritual that inadvertently transformed you into a watcher. One who can see and speak with souls. The ritual also gave you horrible visions, waking nightmares of a past life that threatened your sanity. To put them to rest, you pursued the man who had led the ritual, a seemingly immortal agent of the gods, known as Theos Ix Arcanon. With divine assistance, you confronted and defeated Theos, ending your visions and resolving the Hollowborn crisis. In so doing, you also learned the great secret that Theos had protected. That the ancient empire of Anguith had transformed themselves into gods. Your visions finally put to rest, you retired to the castle of Cadnua, built atop a massive statue of pure Audra, where you ruled in relative peace and prosperity.
Ah, yeah. There'd be cool dudes like that. Now the question is, am I going to be a death god-like again? Because, well, I can headcanon my guy learning soul abilities because he's a watcher. Will I make him a death god-like again, or not?
Story. You fixing up that old keep? Lifting the curse? Must have told it 100 times. But something got to gnawing at me. Thinking the spirits there weren't really at rest. That maybe the gods weren't finished with us. I used to dream that when my god came back, he would forgive us. That's the trouble with dreams. Sooner or later, we all have to wake up.
If you're going full headcanon, I'll go for death god-like. I was considering it, yeah. May as well, innit? Keep the canon going. Also, I know one thing about this game. It ends on a fucking cliffhanger. And Pillars 3 will never happen. Which is some bullshit.
And so you wake to a sleepless world. The in-between of life and death. Follow your memories. You have been here before.
Have I? When?
You have seen past the shroud. You are a watcher now. And the watcher you will stay.
A watcher sees souls, knows their pasts, and the souls see them back.
Is this the wheel?
A dubious honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed.
Are we in the wheel right now?
What is a god? A higher power? A rewarder of good deeds and punisher of the wicked?
If Aval does well, maybe we'll see Pillars 3. Yeah, Aval has to exist first.
But something else entirely. Something created by people.
Avowed has to exist first. It's not like they revealed that shit and then went silent for fucking like what, 5 years?
These were things you were never meant to understand? That their comprehension is beyond you?
How about you suck my dick, Theos?
Let the world see. Let them decide what to do.
The wheel has turned again, Watcher. Come.
Yeah, we're in the wheel. Oh, okay. We died. Low sales of this game and the devs losing passion about it, doesn't look like we're going to get a third game. That's why they jumped straight to Baldur's Gate 3. Because people are going to buy that shit. And who knows? Maybe. We can hope.
An aged dwarf shares this strange floating platform with you.
Wait, no.
His face is creased by so
Baldur's
many
Gate 3 is a different
his
dev.
features
That's
are
Larian
blurry
Studios. That's
and
not this.
shadowy pockets of skin. Still, the dwarf's well-practiced habits have left telltale tracks of a welcoming rictus across his visage. You can see his smile coming before it blooms, reshaping the dwarf's face from a hanging sack of flesh into something resembling an oddly carved, merry gore, replete with unhealthy bumps and discolored splotches.
Well, that sounds awful.
The creases of the dwarf's face tighten into a smile as he gives you a courteous nod.
Whom's the fuck are you?
Sit. Please. Thank you for joining us, Watcher of Cadnua.
The gaunt woman seated at the table is clad in time-worn black armor that seems too massive for her to move in. A pale, slender neck rises from the gorget, topped by a hollow face. The milky skin stretched across it is delicate and translucent, like parchment that has been scraped clean too many times. She is preoccupied with the arrangement of cards on the table between you. With each movement, her armor squeaks and groans as though bearing an incredible weight. She places a final card, gives a nod of satisfaction, and raises her eyes to meet yours.
Your brush with the divine has drained you of your powers, fractured your memories. Look upon these cards. They represent the courses of your life. You alone know best how they flowed. Arrange them to fit what you remember.
Oh, so I could have just done it here. I could have just done... Oh, no, there we go. Oh. Okay, so there is a button. Now there's a button that I can just import my save. Well, everything bad. What? Can I check what these did? In Prince of Eternity, you return the Lostborn souls to deal with children. You pledge to Halia. You've been kind and merciful to people. Okay. Fair but balanced. Turn them to the wheel. Pledge to Bereth. Everything bad. You did everything wrong. You pledged to do the bidding of every god and then scattered the souls of the Hollowborn to a random location. You got every companion killed. You got the worst outcome for every quest. If there was a mistake that you could have made, you made it. I guess that's hard mode. Okay, well, we're gonna do my Have you decided who you're gonna ally yourself to? I don't know who. What? I don't know who I ally with and what get in this game. Like, I know nothing. All I know is it ends on a cliffhanger. That's the only aspect of this game I'm aware of.
Does everything appear to be in order?
Yes.
Good. Welcome to the Beyond. I am Bera.
Oh, hi, Bev.
One half, anyway.
She points a finger in the direction of the dwarf who led you here. Though the movement is slight, her gauntlet squeaks like a rusty hinge. The dwarf's rictus returns as he nods in the woman's direction.
Tell me, do you remember when we last met?
I think so. I pledged myself to do your bid in exchange for your aid. I spoke to the other gods in the Hall of Stars and pledged myself to them. Yeah, free.
You did.
She places a card on the table, showing a tall tower with the gods' constellations arrayed around it in the sky.
It seems you had trouble with your memory then, too, as you decided to make a similar vow to me. The wheel turns for all mortals, Watcher. You had to know that sooner or later your turn would come.
These two are the aspects of Bereth. Oh, is it death and rebirth?
She slaps a card down, a broken bell in a tower. The crack of the card on the table ripples through your soul like a shockwave, leaving you momentarily disoriented.
And that's why I confer to Bereth either male or
Slowly drag
female.
away from the card, faintly creaking as they retreat across the table.
There will be time to deal with that later.
Her black eyes stare through you, unblinking, for a long, uncomfortable moment.
You had need of the gods once before. Now it seems we have need of you.
Crazy.
The being that occupied Odnua's statue beneath your castle was the dead god, Aothis. Of this we are certain. What we do not know is what his intentions are. Though Aothis stole a large fragment of your soul, you were strong enough to survive the onslaught and enter the in-between. You and he are still connected. He has chosen a body made of living Audra, perfused with the power of thousands of souls, including yours. It should be little difficulty for an experienced Watcher to find him.
Am I dead?
No, but neither is your body truly alive. Your lungs draw breath, your heart pumps blood, but your flesh is as soulless as a hollowborn. That is, until I return you.
She delicately places a card upright on the table. The art depicts souls flowing out of a pillar of Audra.
Well, I'd like to find him as much as you would. He destroyed my castle and killed who knows how many people around it.
I know. It is my business to know. 322 in Cadnua and your surrounding lands. Their souls remain in Aothis still. You have the power to save them. Serve me and I will return you to your body. Or don't, and return to the wheel.
Well then, let's get on with it.
Good. Before you return to Aora as my herald, you must remember who you were. The last whisper of life in death.
Okay, you know what?
For a moment, the sockets of her eyes darken.
You know what?
Leaving the pits of a death
Because I'm
gazing
headcanoning
out
it,
at you.
this makes so much sense. This is actually really good. Because I'm still a death god-like. A death god-like. And this is Aothis. This legit makes so much sense. Not Aothis, Bereth. If we're headcanoning it, if I go back and I am now her champion. As a death god-like. Man, headcanon. It's great. Works out in the end.
When you can picture your own face, the beyond will lead you back to your own kind. To the world of mortals.
Bruh, I'm headcanon this shit. 5D chess, let's fucking go. Choose a pre-made or make my own? I'm gonna make my own because I'm based like that. Alright, so we're gonna be a dude man. We're gonna be a godlike. I'm gonna be a deaf godlike because I'm a cool dude. I was an Almar last time. I may as well stay Almar, quite frankly. The body type really doesn't matter. I'll stay an Almar. Single or multi? Ooh. Ooh. Let's stick to single class, shall we? I'm gonna be a cipher. No subclass. Ascendant. Max focus increase. Reaching max focus grants ascended. Increases in power level and reduces focus cost by 0. Yo. Penalty. While ascended, receive a penalty to cipher power level. While not ascended, Soul Whip does much less damage but will generate more focus. Yeah, fuck it. So Soul Shock. Enemy standing in the... Oh, this is an AoE? Fuck it. Turn 1 AoE... Well, not turn 1. Level 1 AoE. Single class for Ascended Cipher or multi if you're going with melee. No, we're sticking to single. Soul Annihilation is fucking bastard. I remember because when I was playing PoE 1, you sent me that video of a CRPG bro, and he did like one cipher video and like that was it. And I remember him mentioning Soul Annihilation. So let's see, we want Might. I mean, we can drop Constitution a bit. Might ups your spell damage. I know that. Perception, accuracy, intellect, effect range, and duration of abilities. Can I drop Resolve? I could probably drop Resolve. So Annihilation is an ability from another cyber subclass. Oh, well, fuck it. Fuck it. Let's drop Resolve a bit. Why not? I lose Deflection, but like, I'm not getting a melee range, so ideally that shouldn't be a problem. You know what? Glass Cannon it. Why not? Why not? We have very little health, but that's fine, because everyone else will be doing that shit for me. I ain't gonna fuck around and find out. Where are you from? Dear? Deadfire Archipelago. Exmatil. Orvalia. Ruratani. Living Lands. I remember where I said I was in the last one. I could get myself one extra dex and it will make everything up to 18. Yeah, fuck it. 18's all round. Soul Shock needs to be cast on an ally and it will hit enemies around, so cast on your tank. Oh, I thought it was just a regular AoE. That's still fine. What was your job? Aristocrat, Clergy, Drifter, Explorer, Hunter, Labourer. I believe I said I was a Labourer in the last game. But how much does that really affect Athletics? You know what, Aristocrat? Because I was the leader of Cadnua for 5 years. So, let's be an Aristocrat. We get Diplomacy, Bluff, and Intimidate. It's the best early game damaging Cypher ability. Consider picking up the Calm ability next. Alright. I'll try to remember that. I'll try to remember that. Let's do rods. And let's do... a war bow or hunting bow? Because I don't know how often you get guns. Like, I'll say how often. How readily guns are available. Because I found that one gun, the Disappointment, in the first area. But other than that, like, guns weren't a thing until I got Kana. And even then, guns were kind of rare and... well, not rare. No, they were rare. Until we got to Defiance Bay in the first place, in Act 2. Charm. Oh, Charm. Oh, the ability that Grieving Mother always did. That every fight would at least charm one person. It was mad helpful. Rapid shot. Overdraw. Aim shot. You get to level 2 in the starting area easily, so don't worry, you'll remember. Oh, okay, good. Well, we'll see. You know me. Let's get a hunting bow for the rapid shot. Cost for accuracy, but more shots. Fuck it. Portrait. That's my boy. Check and look at any others just in case. No. Okay, this is my boy. Colors. What were my colors in the last game? Was I red and black? What were my colors? It doesn't matter at this point, but like, man, I'm interested. What did I pick? I think it was red and black. Knowing me, they are my two favorite colors. It was indeed red and black. Red shirt, black trousers. Okay, cool. Skin. I don't have a choice in that matter. Hair. I don't have a choice in that matter either. Head. Oh no, that's horrific. That's horrific. That's based. I would like to have to choose my skin color though, because like, I wasn't this pink. I was reddish. Ah well.
I'll go on ahead.
What about black and purple? I mean, purple's alright. Purple's good. You can look good in purple. You can get a purple suit. Or a grey suit with a purple shirt is bussin', but...
Need a hand?
After him! My eyes are peeled.
Shh.
Your favorite death god like his face too. What, the horn?
I'm here.
That's fine. I like the devil horns. It looks like you're wearing like a helmet or something.
Finish them!
Charge! Easy now.
Bring them down!
They won't see me coming.
Show them how it's done!
They'll never know I'm here.
Mm-hmm. I got this.
Take them down!
Keeping quiet. Huh?
You're mine!
Nothing will slip past me.
Need a hand? Let's go.
And the sea will make us.
Yep. I've got this.
Quickly and quietly.
Attack! The better part of valor.
After him!
Alright, let's see here. Average, heroic. Oh, that's just villainous. roguish, sassy. That's me. That's me IRL. Stoic, sullen, sickly, erudite. Oh, hello. Why is this commoner speaking to me? And pious. I'ma be a sassy bitch. I am a sassy bitch. Stoics and noble are only valid choices. Sorry, it's the law. Yeah, well, I picked. What did I pick? I picked feisty.
My eyes are peeled. Eh? I've got this. Quickly and quietly.
I am a sassy bitch. Do you have all the DLC? I don't know. Let me tab out and check. Do I have the DLC? I have all of the DLC. Yeah. I have all the DLC. Yep. Hands kind of did their own thing there for a minute. Alright, so we've got Soul Shock. Briefly transforms the outer shell of an allied target soul into energy. Yeah. Soul Whip causes the Cypher's weapons to generate a field of parasitic energy that lashes out at the target, increases damage inflicted. Does not turn off at max focus and provides more damage. Lovely. Beast of Winter unlocks another companion, I think. Alright, well, we'll deal with that when we deal with that. When we get there, we'll get there.
Go forth now, Watcher, as my herald. Know that I do not give you this title lightly. When the time comes, you will have the power to reveal the souls that cling to you. To open the gateway from the in-between to the waking world.
There are companions in this game called sidekicks. They have no banter, so just ignore them. Yeah, that's what I did with Pathfinder Kingmaker, and also with Wrath of the Righteous. It's like, yeah, you can make your own party members, but I don't care.
Learn his
if they're not story party members, what's the point?
When I have cause to talk to you, I will summon you.
With a quick gesture of her hand, you feel a sharp pain in what would be your chest. The pain continues, intruding deeper into your soul. Looking down, you see a small lump of darkness roiling within you. The darkness lingers there, but the pain abates and fades entirely within the span of a few seconds.
A chime. Do not fear, Herald. It will not harm you unless you choose to cross me again.
Yeah,
The pits of her eyes darken briefly, flashing a death's head your way. The translucent mask quickly returns, and her gauntleted hand gestures to the dwarf hovering nearby.
Here's the thing, they're pre-made characters with personalities and all, but no banter. Nah.
The dwarf
That's boring still.
contorts his face with his odd smile, and gestures to a new door.
I like my boys to converse. I like my boys conversing. By banter, I mean cancel talk shop from time to time. No, I know. So I play Dragon Age. I know what banter is. Hey, it's a deer.
The return to your body feels like waking after a fitful drunken sleep. The rocking of the ship sends pain jolting through your limbs. Crashing waves hammer inside your skull. Adair watches over your body with a glazed look, taking long, even tokes from his pipe. At the first movement of your chest, he starts. His gasp, mid-puff, sends him coughing and straining for breath.
No, there's no way. You're awake. What are you doing awake?
Walking.
How are you feeling?
I'm in a lot of pain.
That might have been me. I've been slapping you a little harder each day, trying to wake you. I never dreamed it'd work.
Adair stares with disbelief at what would likely be his slapping hand, examining both sides. He shrugs.
Use the stoic option when you get out of the cabin. Trust me, it's worth it. Alright.
Well, you owe me.
I hate to cast a pall over your recovery, but I'm afraid I have some bad news for you.
What up, madam?
The voice echoes from inside the bust. The remains of the steward of Cad Nua.
You were my chair.
Cad Nua has been destroyed. Aethys possessed the statue of Maros Nua and rose from the ground, consuming the souls of all nearby.
Maros Nua was the son of Old Nua, Griffin Tyrant. Not much is known about Maros, but Old Nua became obsessed with restoring his son to life. Engineered a massive statue of living Ardra to house Maros' soul. Plans were stopped by the concerted efforts of other Griffin Tyrant who saw him as a threat. Maros Nua's intended Ardra body remained buried beneath the castle. Why would you make it a fucking giant, Dill?
It is only by the exceptional strength of your soul that you survived. And even then, just barely. The further Aethys withdrew, the weaker you became. We chartered this ship and followed him to the Deadfire archipelago. I know not how, but it seems he has retained a piece of your soul. And proximity to it has brought you back.
Yeah, I know.
How could you know all that? You've been faking on us.
He pokes at your shoulder with one finger.
Misfortunes brewing topside. Migrants fires the captain stirs.
An older man with ale-sour breath rubs his bloodshot eyes and
Did you turn on the
stares.
option that allows you to see what the options represent? I didn't see that option. I checked, I didn't see it. I can double check though.
The smell of drink on your breath could wake the very dead. Now what's this about?
Pirates. They're demanding parley with you, Captain.
I know this is asking a lot, but you better arm yourself and get on deck. Should be some gear in there.
Let's see. Game. No, I don't see anything that shows that. Oh, show personality, success, reputation. Showed unqualified interactions? Yeah, right. Alright, well let's get... It's a good thing I got the bow and the rod as my options then, isn't it? The fuck is this? Halo's Bounty?
Alright, now make some use of it.
Ooh, I like that. What would be better though? The rod or the bow? 17 to 30. 19 to 30. Oh, there we go.
The pirates of Deadfire are notorious. I suggest you deal with them quickly.
Go on gear and click the sword. Oh, hang on. When it loads.
What have we here? A little sloop? Lost and alone in the storm?
You can eat stuff when resting outside of an inn, and it will give you buffs and cure your wounds that you get from dying. 3 of them and you're dead. Okay, well. So I'm a horde through the entire game is what you're saying. Good.
I'll be taking your ship now.
You can try.
If you don't mind. And especially if you do.
Well, at least he asked.
I am a gentleman of fortune. Give her up easy, and I'll see you get a swift death. It'll be bloody and agonizing, sure. But at least it'll be quick.
Make a rude hand gesture. Alright. Adair smiles like he's just seen an old friend.
Always like that one. Sometimes I like to wiggle the finger like it's tickling.
Oh, I like your spirit. But that won't spare you none.
Alright.
Listen up, mates. I'm off to spear me a bigger fish. One with sharper teeth like. I'm trusting you lot not to cock this up. Don't damage the sloop when you take it. Play with the crew if you like, but don't bring me any prisoners. None that are alive.
You heard, Benwith! After him!
Alright, well. Alright, now first off, swords. Oh, it just does that. If that's what you meant. During the horde, the easy to find food. You need food with good morale for your crewmates when you lock the boat. Sword icon is the AI button. Oh. Or there's active AI. Oh, it's already on, so I don't need to worry about that. Alright, so the fight's already starting, that's great. Gonna go ahead. Not enough focus? God damn it. Alright. Hey there, do you want to help out? No? Okay.
Defend the ship!
There you go, there's helping out now. I can't use it on there. Alright, cool. Oh wow. There's... Yeah, okay, yeah. That really reduces my action time. Jesus. Don't trust the AI. I did in the last game. You defeat the pirates, but you're not out of trouble yet. The storm picks up, lashing your ship and driving you dangerously close to a rocky shore. The Defiant's crew hurries to reduce sail and batten down the hatches. They work quickly, but the ship's still listing heavily. Just then, a loose crate tumbles towards you, gathering speed on the rain-slick deck. It misses you, but knocks Chipupek, one of your deckhands, off his feet. There are only a max of 5 companions at one time instead of 6, so let's micromanaging. It wasn't that bad, honestly. Most of my micromanaging I spent with either Adair or Alof, honestly. Everyone else I was like sort of fine with. Or Endurance if things got really bad. The Defiant Thieves tried to pick pictures over the sides. He grabs onto the rail, but his fingers are slipping. He cries for help. Meanwhile, a runaway crate totters on the edge of the deck, ready to plunge overboard. He recognizes the symbol on the front and realizes likely contains salvage from Cadnua. The contents of the box are meh. Okay, cool. You grab Tiptrapek's arm just as his grip fails. For a tense moment, he hangs suspended over the roiling sea. And then, with a mighty tug, you pull him back on the boat. You hear a heavy splash. The crate of Cadnua is gone. Tiptrapek, meanwhile, nods in gratitude and hurries to his station. Meanwhile, oh, that's a big naked man. He's got a big butt. The storm has nearly driven you ashore. A flash of lightning reveals a treacherous coastline of Aethys striding into the distance. The lookout barely has time to shout a warning before the Defiance runs aground. The impact hurls you from the deck and onto into a proper raise, bodies and splintering debris. You struggle toward the beach just ahead, even as the surf tugs toward the open sea. You kick and paddle with all of your might until at last you feel sand between your fingers. Pulling yourself ashore, you collapse. All abilities from classes are per encounter. Really? There's no per rest anymore. Because most of them in the last game were per rest. Like, most of them were per rest.
Been getting a lot of sleep so far on this trip. I'd have woke you, but you look so peaceful with your face in the sand.
Thanks, buddy. Adair runs his fingers through his hair and removes a strand of seaweed he finds lodged there. He examines it closely and then tosses it onto the sand.
If you're worried about the ship, you can stop worrying. It's wrecked right over there.
Oh, lovely.
So far, it's just you and me and the chair lady over there.
The chair lady.
It's a relief to see you awake, my lord. I worried you were in for another long sleep.
Your spirit appears to be lodged between some rocks. Despite this, her tone is warmly cheerful. Where are we?
Don't know, but it's real pretty.
Difficult to say for certain. The Deadfire is spotted with islands, some quite small. The good news is that if the storm hasn't spun us round entirely, I'd say we're in charted waters. I believe the Valian Trading Company operates in the region. Hence that little visit from that wretched pirate captain.
Can we patch up the ship?
I'm afraid I won't be much assistance in that regard. And not to doubt Master Adair's capacity, but even he would need supplies.
That's true. Steg, especially.
Patching the hull is only the start. You're going to need help getting the Defiant out to sea again. And a crew, for that matter.
Let's see about the other survivors. And somehow we gotta get the ship repaired. I don't want to be paddling out of here on a salvage raft.
For now, I'd say your best bet is to find some sign of civilization. If nothing else, we may be able to hire on a shipwright. My lord, if it is not too taxing, could you explain how it came to pass that you were returned to us?
Squint dramatically looking down at the ocean. Yeah, my soul passed the beyond and Bear gave me a choice. Find Aethys or die.
These gods. You make one deal with them to stop a madman, and the next thing you know, they're threatening your soul.
No, I know, right? It's kind of cringe.
That isn't much of a choice. But castle or no castle, you are still my lord, and I will aid you to the best of my ability.
Well, I suppose we better get a move on.
Ah, yeah, let's go. Now, a fighter, rogue, or swashbuckler? Fuck it, let's multi-class him, why not? You can be a swashbuckler, a fighter rogue. Let's go! He gets Krypton Strike and he gets knocked down.
Hey, this brings back some memories, huh?
What are your thoughts on Aethys at the moment?
I don't know. I've still got this picture of him in my mind from when I was a kid in church. It's nothing like what we're seeing. Just like it was nothing like Widewind. But that first image, that's still what Aethys is to me. If you like.
What did you do after we ended the legacy?
I like that feeling. Knowing we'd stopped Theos. We were part of something big. That was something I never felt before. Not even at war. Guess I went looking for it again. Not that I wanted to tangle with gods, but something smaller. Something I thought I could manage. There was that little town, Deerford, we passed through. Got hit real hard by the legacy. I went in and asked their mayor if I could help. And he was real friendly. But then it turned out he was in that Scanite cult they have over there. When I wasn't looking, he tried to knock me out with a garden hoe. Guess he wanted to drain my blood or gouge out my eyes with rocks or whatever it is they do. Didn't ask. Anyway, I came out of his house carrying his head and well, I got to be mayor after that.
Fair enough.
They didn't even want to do an election. I said if you're sure and they all nodded, kinda quick-like.
How were you as a mayor?
Some of it I was good at. Welcoming people. Getting them to settle there, keeping order. But there were other things I had no head for. Negotiating, settling arguments, saying the right things. I think I made a difference, but plenty of folks got hurt along the way. And I don't know if that was something we could have avoided, or if it was the cost of trying to fix things.
You want medium shields on the dare because you have the best ability for tanking without many drawbacks. Plus there's an amazing medium shield in Nekataka that bashes and deals fire damage. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Eh?
That do sound pretty good, I ain't gonna front.
Why not?
Help! Somebody! Blanca!
The Defiant is looking far worse for wear than its after its unexpected landfall. The hull is splintered in several places along the keel. While the tattered sails stand as evidence of a battle with the pirates. On the deck of the Defiant, is well out of reach from here. The ship groans like a beached whale each time the waves roll in, but doesn't seem to be listing further. Let's scale it by hand. With Watcher only? Oh dear. Adair makes it to the roiling well ahead of you, pulling himself up over the side. He turns to help you the rest of the way. The two of you find yourself safely top the... Okay, let's go. You need spark cracklers to distract the dude guarding them. And then stealth up and steal it. No one will ever know. Alright, well, we'll figure that out. We'll get that shit.
You're looking better, Casita. That, or I'm worse off than I thought. It's my leg, Matico. It hurts even worse than it looks.
Let's see here. craft a splint from some debris. I'll patch you up best I can, but you'll want to stay off the leg as much as possible.
I wasn't planning on going for a run, Casita.
She watches you work with obvious relief. Once you're through, she gives the leg a tentative stretch.
It still hurts, but I can manage from here. Agrasima, have you found any of the others yet?
Not yet.
I'll start a fire. If any of the others are out there, hopefully they'll see it and turn up.
You can speed up the game. Yeah, no, you can do that in the last one as well. I gotta just remember the hotkey. I think it was D. F. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it was D in the last game, but alright. Leather armor and a hat.
Sure.
A wand, potion of minor healing, and some money. Hey, there's a ghosty boy.
Hope the rest of those sodden bastards made it.
You sound kind of casual for a ghost, my guy. Well, there's a shield for a day already. Oh no, he already has one. Is it better than what he has? It is not. He already has a medium shield. Alright, fair enough. Hey! We got our space pig. Let's go. Captain's Eye. Resistance to perception. There you go. But oh my god, he looks like a proper pirate. It comes with an eye patch. Hey. Wand is great for debuffing. I recommend that you put it on your priest, and when you get to level 3 or 4, select the wand ability. Oh, we gotta get that priest first. Put that on me. I like healing.
Hey, that's not bad.
It's not.
Leave it to me.
Spy! Magran, here! My flame burns yet! Is that you? You woke just in time for the fun. Fighting off motherless raiders one moment, flung into the freezing depths of Ondra's bosom the next. Aye. Magran learns us poor bastards that a little excitement's good for the heart.
The last Magran knight to travel with me almost went mad because of his goddess's trials.
Aye, but almost mad ain't fully mad. Ah, old Durance. The goddess shan't forge another like him in our lives, Captain.
Can we go back on the ship now?
No. Don't let me a bad influence while I'm gone.
That's unkind. You're the one decided to pluck this wean from the wilds of Aer Glanfith. Blame that stone steward of yours for bringing the furry maid along.
Uncle Engram, you promised me ale.
Later, sweetie. Uncle Engram's thirsty too.
Alright. I assume that's the child. I assume that's the child we took.
Mind the boars, Watcher. I can't hold them back.
What boars?
Why not?
It is good to see you well, Watcher. I believe the boars were hoping for easy meat. The bosun, Beadle, is in that cave over there. Ran in after a boar. Stubborn old dwarf.
Why are you out here?
I was able to calm one of the boars with a spell. For a time, at least. By the time I was through, I had lost sight of Beadle. I remained here, hoping he would return quickly. He has not.
What happened?
After we made landfall, you mean? I woke and Beadle was close by, swearing fit to bring Andra's wrath upon us a second time. We began to search for supplies.
The boar's on the left. Am I blind?
I came over this way in hopes of gathering some of that blood moss over there. I thought it might be of use. I imagine the boars had the same idea. I will make for the campfire. I must get this pistol cleaned if it's going to be of any use. Be careful in there, Captain.
I see no boar. Am I blind? Oh, there it is.
Suey? Suey?
It has appeared now. Oh, hello.
I can't see much of anything, really, apart from you. Just endless gray. What happened?
Yeah, the ship ran aground in a storm. You died.
Storm? That's strange. You'd think a man would recall a storm. It's like someone cut away a part of my memory. There's just this big black hole.
I watched the Owl House finale and Puss in Boots The Last Wish yesterday with my sis. Both were amazing. I don't know anything about Owl House, but I've heard Puss in Boots is really good.
It's weird. I thought death would be different. Big light and so on. But I don't see anything at all. Just you.
They have charged me with guiding souls to the afterlife, so I suppose you're my responsibility now.
Oh. Suppose that sounds nice enough. I'll follow you then, shall I?
Alright, come along.
Still seeing ghosts, huh? I suppose you're stuck with that.
Just sort of entered my body, I guess. It is? Alright. I do need to watch it eventually. At some point. Lex watched it 5 times. Yeah, I believe that. Lex built different. Lex built silly. The hotkey is left alt or right alt?
Keeping an eye out.
Alright.
I guess we're not the first to head this way.
Hey.
Pariathus!
Eh?
Can't really talk about people being built different. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm built correctly. What are you getting at, sir?
Let's take a look.
I'm built normal. Oh, skeletons. All right. Oh, Jesus! They got fucked up. Wow, that one shot.
Hey. Hey. What are yours?
Oh, we've already got guns. That was much sooner than the last game. That was much sooner than the last game.
Pretty good, huh? There. Done.
Armor 8 and 3. Worse than what you got. Worse than what I got. Alright, never mind. That might have been the biggest lie you've told on the stream. What do you mean? What do you mean, sir? I'm a good normal person. I'm built correctly. What have I ever done that's considered like strange or weird or incorrect? Nothing. Because I'm built right. Skeletons are immune to pierce damage. That's because there's nothing to pierce. Elementals, aka blights, are immune to slashing damage. Have you ever found an enemy immune to blunt attacks in PoE 2? Well, let's hope there's none. Let's hope there's none.
Whoa, look.
After him. Nice hit.
Oh wow. Get critted, bitch. They would have just given us every type of gear for every class.
Whoa.
Very early on. And I'm fine with that. Found the boss, yeah, and that's why we turned around. That is why we turned around.
Sure.
The water here glows in an eerie blue and the cave glistens with reflected light. You can just make out an opening in the cavern in the wall of the northwest, or the water flows around, onward. The tunnel seems to extend a short distance before turning sharply. You cannot see where it leads. Adair, have fun. Adair sets out a good pace, cutting through the water with confident strokes. Nearly to the far side of the tunnel, Adair finds a space to come up for air with a place to rest along the way. The swim could be more manageable. Alright. You come out to what appears to be another smaller cavern with sunlight streams in from the opening of the stone. If I'm not mistaken, crits are tied to accuracy. So I've got to be as accurate as humanly possible. If I want crits, I need to be accurate. You can't get inaccurate crits. Pistols, yeah.
Told him not to bring that thing in there. Didn't like the look of it one bit. But no one daren't speak poor of his precious animancy tech.
You right there, man?
Special gift from his contact, he says. Now it's acting all weird. Gives me the damn creeps. You feel it too, right? Like it's looking straight through you? Came out here to get away. Couldn't stand it staring at me anymore. Then... Oh, my memory's fuzzy. Anyway, you want a Benwiths? Haven't seen you for, but he's been bringing all sort of new folks on lately. Can't hardly keep track.
Looks like the rocks are the number on the boat.
I think I remember something about a boat. Yeah, and some screaming. Look, maybe we should stick together. Feels right, you know? Well, with you being the only other thing around and all. I can give you a hand with, spirity stuff.
Yeah, stay with me. I'll find a way to get you to the wheel.
I tell you, mate, I'd take anything over this endless grey. Even Remagon's frosty arse crack.
Fair enough. We're just collecting ghost bodies. Me and my friend are going to start our Divinity journey tomorrow. She's never played a turn-based RPG before, so it's going to be a bit of a struggle. That's going to be fun. I don't often shill my shit, but because there's that one door where you have to find a certain amount of bloodstones before you're allowed to progress, I would highly recommend either pulling up a wiki or pulling up parts of my stream just to find that shit. Because boy, what the fuck?
Damned pirates! Andra, take your scabrous souls for fish food.
Remagon is the Grotes of this universe, God of Entropy. Yeah, he's the one who had the... There were the elves that tried to open a door to his realm because it would just it's just snow and would obliterate their souls and shit.
Bayadol, still alive and calling everybody scabrous, I see. Well, now we got a bosun. Just need a boat.
Adair, and I see that corpse we've been carting around is looking a slight more sprightly. Good to see the two of you, but mind your step. I've got myself in a spot of trouble. Been trying to find a way past without losing a leg or getting a face full of poison.
I can take over a few traps.
Well, they sting something fierce, so mind yourself.
Why not? I know.
Bless you, Lord. Would have been a sorry way to go. Caught up in a dead pirate's trap. It's just bats and stinking corpses in this cave. You find anyone else?
We've got a campfire going on the beach.
Then I'll head that way myself. See you on the beach, Captain.
Hey, we got a Levola. Before we do that, though.
Leave it to me.
Medium armor breastplate and some shit. Alright, cool. Let's get to Leviola. Gonna probably rewatch some of your streams, and yeah, I'm gonna have a walkthrough. I can check at least for the first game. So if we get stuck, yeah, going through putting up a walkthrough for quests doesn't feel necessary, if I remember correctly. But finding the fucking locations of every single bloodstone, that shit is required. Now, active skills and passive skills. Let's up. I guess more mechanics. And that's. I mean, we've got bluff, so we may as well do bluff some more. Alright, here we go. Mind Wave, Whisper of Treason, that's the goddamn, that's the, charm one. Valorous Echoes. Okay. It creates a toxic physical manifestation of a mutual antipathy between the cipher and the target. Tenuous Grasp assails the target's grasp in reality, causing shaken and confuse. Shocks the target's visual receptors. Increases penetration with cipher spells. Burns to will. Increased duration of afflictions. Don't really want that. And Arms Bearer. You can pick Diplomacy and Religion when you get your Priest. Pick the penetration. Yeah, I was thinking either this, because I know, like, I remember this really helped with the Grieving Mother. Like, her AI was set to do this turn 1 of every fight, but like penetration's just more damage overall, so I'll take that. And then we get to the Swashbuckler. Let's give him more athletics, and let's give him survival, I guess. You get Popping Master later, which is better. Oh, okay, well then that saves me a point then. You know what, Streetwise, why not? And then we got Rogue and Fighter Talents. Let's go for... He intensely focuses trading, gaining an aware inspiration for a short time. Grazes to hit 50%. Yeah, that's actually pretty... Okay. Boom. Get a Druid and Nekataka who can cover survival. Oh, well, there we go. Alright. That's gonna blow up. Let's not fuck with that. Oh, we just looped around. Engagement, yeah, I know. Empower. You can now empower your abilities. Once per fight, you can use Empower on an active ability to make it much stronger. Or you can use it on yourself to replenish your resources. Ooh. But only once per fight, though? It's not going to blow up. Only gunpowder barrels do that. All the barrels have loot. Okay, well, we'll go back and get that then. I don't like how it's only once per fight, but alright. Alright, so Adair, you can... Oh, anyone can empower. Yo. That's per rest, so we're not going to bother with that. But we can hit the AoE. Once per fight, and you need
What's
rest to get
Killer
it back.
Machine doing out here by himself in a cave anyway? Collecting his thoughts?
Not sure I enjoy that, but fair enough. I like the idea of empowering, but once per fight,
Sure. Hey. Uh-huh. Well, that's gonna be hard to clean. That art looks about as good as it's... at this point.
That's a good ring for a deer. My man gets deflection. Or fortitude, not deflection. Alright, well we cleared out this place then. Just head back. Another ghosty goober.
Isn't there supposed to be a light?
No.
Didn't think death would be so boring.
I know why I can't collect that ghosty goober.
I'll boil up some water. We'll have a spy at that leg of yours.
Theodore should have seen me with that barrel of trouble. I showed it was he crying?
Oh, quiet.
Magrin gives some
You're
of
under
us
a damn
simpler
barrel.
trials than others.
What a mess. We'll be needing help getting the Defiant off the ground. We got turned around in that storm. Not much chance of us.
Alright.
They warned me strange things would come following you, Watcher.
Good news, Captain. I found some supplies. Even better. I've located some spirits. The mundane kind, I mean. Nothing that requires your talents, Watcher.
See any other survivors?
Not a one. We've come away from this one limping, Captain. But we live to see the next battle through. It's just the lot of us now, Captain. You'd best head into town, see about...
We're gonna go ahead and just get rid of that real quick. What do you mean I can't ban them? There we go.
Repairs. I'll keep an eye on the ship. Kethnev here. I ken that much. Means we're a sight better off than we could be. Of course, it's surely pirate territory.
Alright. The Deadfire Archipelago. There we go. I don't know why it wouldn't let me delete that message. That was really annoying. The Forgotten Sanctum has been installed. You'll automatically begin the first quest of this adventure when you receive a visitor upon the high seas after progressing far enough through Piece of Eternity 2. Seeker Slayer Survivor has been installed. Okay. Oh, this is different. Oh, this is different. In the distance, you see a simple wagon, the angle of which it rests on the road, one side jutting above the other, suggests that it has been damaged or disabled. Sneak closer. As you near the cart, you can make out a group of Ridsaran pilgrims in rough spun linens and cottons. Single draft horse stamps on the ground impatiently as two of the pilgrims argue over the front right wheel. Approach openly. One of the pilgrims notices you. Her step back draws the attention of the others. Yeah, and the man in well-worn Gabson, Gameson? I don't know what that is. Steps forward. The weight of a deep concern hangs on his face. Did the dreams bring you here too? Other pilgrims look to you with a mix of apprehension and woe. Dreams? We are farmers from Ridsaris, from South to work the colony fields here. We're believers, all to the one in the light of Aethys. The other pilgrims nod fervently in agreement. The woman with a smiling baby lifts the infant's hand and wave. We've been having dreams. 3 stars are sailing through the sky, piercing the black of a storm cloud. Figured it must be him, Aethys, calling to us, and so we came here to the place where we saw in our dreams. Pilgrims look around, matching their sleeping memory to the present. We saw the giant pass with 3 stars, 3 stars on his brow, but the size and gestures of the wagon stuck in the mud. Sad to say, we cannot follow him. We're all stuck as it gets. None of us are strong enough to lift the corner up or to get something under it. Inspect the wagon. Let me have a look. Brief inspection reveals the wagon is undamaged, but the wheel is stuck fast in mud. We've got some wood, the old man says, as he gestures to the back of the wagon. Inside the wagon are several planks of wood. A small box of valuables sits to the side. Let's not steal from them. We're good boys. You square yourself up to the wagon's corner, squat deep, and rest the wheel from the mud with a grunt. The young Dawnstar stands in shock for a moment, but reacts in time to thrust a thick board beneath the wheel. It takes the better part of an hour to lay down a safe path for the wagon to roll through in the mud. You and the Dawnstars you've roped into your work glisten with sweat, and they laugh happily, singing the praise to Aethys. As a result, 2 hours passed. Smiling, their leader passes a small patch of coins in your hand. We appreciate your help. Without you, who knows how long we would have been stranded here. You gained an item. 15 silver. I'm a good boy, you see. Take care of yourself and your soul traveller. Whether you come for Aethys or not, we know in our hearts that he has come for us. The world navigation is more similar to older Fallouts than any other CRPG I've played. I've never played any of the older Fallouts. I've played Fallout 3 and 4. Alright, let's go to Port Margay. I don't know if that's how it's said, but that's how to say it. Port Margay. Port Margay Harbor, mid-spring.
Better see what that crowd's about.
What if the giant comes this way?
Please, everyone stay calm.
Man in the center of attention appears to be fielding inquiries from both the gaggle of townsfolk gathered around the platform and a rather severe-looking Almar woman standing just beside him.
Please, everyone remain calm. I assure you I will do everything in my power to get you the answers you need. Our friends among the Huana
have offered you hospitality and safety from the storms.
Yes. I think we are all keenly aware of the debt of gratitude we owe to...
I have personally seen to the safety of your homes. Now you will do the same for our families.
What about our families?
What about the ships? How are we supposed to feed ourselves? If everyone would...
As Clario's gaze sweeps the crowd, it falls upon you where it remains. A few more heads turn to see what has caught the governor's attention.
It's one of the pirates.
Bitch. My ship ran aground south of here. I need help.
2 of my guards reported a ship flying deer wooden colors, fallen prey to a private vessel. That would be your ship, I assume.
That would make him lucky. Your own vessels do not usually fare so well.
Quite.
Just need some repairs and I'll be on my way.
Everyone, forgive me. I believe this matter requires my attention. You have my word that I will keep you apprised of any changes. Especially you, Mr. Ikawa.
Do not flatter me with Valian titles. You are distracted with your newcomer and wish me gone.
Yes.
But I will not go far, Governor Clario.
Grande. As for you, stranger, let us speak at my estate. We'll discuss your predicament.
Alright. Is she just gonna leave the map? She does. Alright, cool.
Accept the light, and you shall be redeemed.
The missionary holds a candle to drip wax on the in the shape of 3 stars on the forehead of each kneeling worshipper. One of them stumbles back, wiping the hot wax from his skin.
Sefutito, Madicchio, I did not sign up to be burned.
The priestess trembles her arms, her face pinched with disappointment. In the warm sea breeze from the port, loose strands of her sun-streaked hair whip her head like a living halo.
This flame is not for purification. It is for illuminating the darkness. Sanctification
Priest time.
comes only as a result of your journey.
I assume it's the only one that was named.
But the light will guide your way. Aethys has returned at last, but it's not too late to redeem ourselves.
This voice actress was in the first game. I don't remember where, but I know I've heard her in the first game.
As surely as my fingers are webbed, I tell you, gone, never left.
Which one's gone again? Aspect of Aethys. Oh, it's the dwarf. No, that was Berith. Aspect of Aethys associated with death and harvests.
Sakes alive, Wanglith. Ain't we got more pressing matters to attend to than a baptism?
No.
We just missed one of the biggest reapings of all time. What about the souls that need us?
Do not push me on this, you wayward child. You'd leave the living forlorn to service the dead?
Rather than discouraging the other Dawnstar, the accusation seems to a kingdom of stubbornness inside her. Shoulders set, she grins.
Here, I'll light them all at once.
Metal clanking, she sways an eerily lit lantern in an intricate pattern before her. The priestess bites her lip, swinging harder and faster, live arms hurtling the weapon with simply hidden strength, until she thrusts it hard out toward the crowd, splattering everyone with wax. That's one way to do it.
Hell yeah, it is. I call that
grin and she turns to get a good look at you and promptly chokes.
Are you by any chance looking to help the people I saw die in my dreams?
Maybe.
I'm guessing you're not here for the baptism.
I'm looking for an Archer statue. Yay high, inhabited by Aethys.
I knew it. Gon's been calling me here. Left the breadcrumbs in my dreams. I need to get inland. If you're going, I could help you. Swear on my soul.
Why do you need to go inland?
There are souls needing their last rites. I ought to shine them the light, else they might get lost.
Enough nonsense, Jyoti. No one knows if anyone's even died. You've no business going in there, risking your own safety, risking our mission.
Wenglith, you guide the living and I guide the dead. Gon bids it and I dreamed it. Leave it be. We all serve our purposes. So what's yours?
I'm a watcher.
So you can see souls? That's a handy talent to have. I know my harvesting would benefit from it. And here you are, following my god. Watcher, will you take me with you?
I could do with a priestess.
I know an offer rare as hen's teeth when I hear it. Yeah, I'm taking it. You won't regret this.
She steals a sly glance at Adair.
Hey.
Adair half nods without looking at Zoti's direction. He seems suddenly focused on something in the distance. A tad too eagerly, she saunters close between you, or beside you.
At least take care, child. Come back to us in one piece. If not for my sake, then Samhain's.
Whose?
So don't tell her. What the High Priestess doesn't know won't hurt her.
Yeah, okay. A priest, a monk. You know what? I'm making her a monk. I'm making her a monk. Oh. By the way, if you have a Maya, a gun ranger, with a pet burb in the pie with Zoti, there's a chance Zoti might develop feelings for Maya. Oh yeah, okay. Priest, you need someone with healing. Now you say that, but you said that there was a druid. And if I remember correctly, druids are like the best healers in the game. So if I eventually get that druid, then that's my healing covered. Druids aren't the best in PoE 2 at all. Oh. They're off healers, especially the druid that you get as a companion. Alright. Alright, priest it is then.
The children of the Dawn Stars. I wondered if we'd run into them down here. There's someone I used to know. Just an old friend. Came out here to settle with them last I heard. Maybe we should ask around. See if she's still out here. Might be she can help us.
Just a friend, huh?
Uh-huh.
Oh, well... both grew up in Gilded Vale. Same temple.
Same temple, you say? You're eager to see her, but trying to hide it. Why? Oh no, your cheeks are turning red. Let's go.
Alright, alright. We used to, you know.
Fug.
She was real loud, too. Used to have to cover her mouth or she'd get the dog howling in the next room.
Oh, yeah. That's what you like to see. That's what we like to hear. Let's go. My boy getting laid. That's my favorite kind. That's my favorite kind.
I knew you'd understand. You're gonna like her. I got a good feeling.
Me and Adair, homies. Me and Adair be homies.
You watch over her, you hear? That's one of ours whose fate you've taken into your hands.
She can take care of herself.
And you know her better than her own brethren?
You look, but you never see me. The Watcher's got a keen eye. Spotted my potential.
His job is to sling giant AoEs at enemies without hurting the party because of his unique subclass. So he's not got space for healing. Alright, fair enough.
Please just guard her well. Protect her purity and her godliness. The body is a shell. It's her soul that'll suffer if she steps from the path of righteousness.
Wrath of the righteousness?
Do you seek a blessing from the light?
Look, I'm someone who came here a few years back.
If it's a fellow missionary you seek, then you might talk with Nordegand at the temple in Nekataka. She's been around a while. Knows more of us than most anyone else. Shouty! Blessed child, you returned to the flock. What news do you bring us from the High Priestess?
Don't get comfy, cause I ain't here to stay. I'm finally doing Gon's will, thanks to the Watcher.
So I now see. Do you seek a blessing from the light? You chose wisely. Endurance is the path to perfection. Hand me your palm. We'll strengthen your spirit through tribulation. This flame lacks the flicker of guidance, but it will purify both flesh and soul. Let the pain absolve your sins. And now for the benediction. What I speak, you repeat after me. Godly Redeemer and bringer of light, who shepherds his flock through the labyrinth of hell. Though you currently rest in peace, we remain devoted until the time of your revival. We believe in your coming rebirth, in the restoration of your holy greatness. And we now beseech you.
The fire continues to eat through flesh and muscle, digging into bone. Oh, Adair nods in agreement. I'm glad you're happy, Adair, but man, what the fuck? There's a hole in my hand.
To banish the shadows of the unfaithful and wash away the sins of our past.
I'm supposed to remember all that?
I can repeat it.
Please do.
Slow, godly in your coming rebirth. To banish the shadows. Good. The light accepted you for its host. Go and be well. Walk within the light, and you shall not falter.
Companions can't be leveled from level 1 like in previous game. So if you don't like their abilities, you got to respec an inn or a shop. Yeah, as long as it doesn't cost too much, that's fine. At the end of this prayer, if you're a priest of Bereth, you can troll her. Ah, man, well, that's a shame. It's a shame I'm not. That would have been funny. Healing done and religion. Alright. Everyone.
No problem. It's not right. I came here on the first ship. Why does an islander get paid?
And that's why best priest for MC is Bereth Priest. Lots of dialogue options appear. Well, that's the thing. I'm a Bereth Deathlike, so I should get those options anyway. It would make sense. Oh, hello.
Real quiet now.
This is gonna be a thing. This is gonna be a thing I have to deal with.
Sure.
And Pelagina, not all good luck infatuated with their gods. Yeah, but I should be. I would be. I want to know everything I can about my god if I was a godlike. Based. Let's go.
Sorry, we haven't any rooms for you. Guessing you're the one came in off that shipwreck down south. Not sure if that's good luck or bad, but here, I figure you deserve a drink.
How could you tell?
On account of you haven't got a gaggle of children trailing after you to ask impolite questions, means word hasn't got around.
Fair enough. What's this about the rooms?
We're full up. You aren't the first outsider to turn up looking for a place to stay after their...
Playing PoE 2 right now. I'm at the same place as you, only in late game. And I have just so you're gonna see me make every mistake. You're gonna see me make every. You're gonna see him be like, "Oh, I shouldn't do that. Shouldn't do that." That thing right there you just did. Shouldn't have done that. Ah well.
Well, tell you what. I've got one room ought to have been cleared out by now. Only the occupants decided to outstay his welcome. Real trouble is, he hasn't said...
What class did you play, and what race?
He's a merchant captain by the name of Galleon. I've given him a fair chance, but he's been a right prick about the whole thing. I've got a spare key here. You chase him and his pals off, and the room's yours. At a discount.
What if you won't leave willingly?
Ah, well. He's a prat, but he's not so tough. Smack him around if it comes down to it. But I figure a few sharp words ought to do the trick.
I like this guy.
I appreciate it, truly. I'll have someone tidy the place up for you once you're through. Chances are they've spilled ale just about everywhere. I don't want the man dead, and that's not what I'm paying for. Just see him on his way and we'll call it done.
Fight a berserker on Path of the Damned plus expert mode, bruh. You had me at the first half. Fight a berserker sounds great. Fucking the rest of that shit, no man. Path of the Damned, expert, come on. Y'all people need to calm down. Y'all people need to calm the fuck down, like goddamn. We have a veteran over here. We're easy in the first game, or maybe I just fully understand. I finally understand the mechanics. That's how I felt about Wrath of the Righteous. Like Wrath of the Righteous, I felt was easier than Kingmaker, despite there being far more in that game. But it's just because I knew how the game worked now.
Maybe I was wrong.
Maybe.
Ah, are you looking for something in particular?
Mostly legitimate.
I am an honest merchant, sir. But I confess that the tools I supply have an unjustly sinister reputation. How my clients decide to use these items is not my responsibility, after all.
Ah, lockpicks. Fair enough.
Sure.
Can't be someone would steal the Kraken's eye. I know, right? Who would do that? Who would steal the Kraken's eye? Awful. Simply awful.
Don't remember ordering more drinks. Thought I'd locked that thing.
PoE 1 was so difficult. I got bored in Act 2 and just rushed through it. But I'm really enjoying Deadfire. I didn't get bored of PoE, but I felt like the game was a bit too long. Like, it wasn't as long as Kingmaker, but Kingmaker had enough like different shit in it that it would like mix it up. Pillars 1, I felt like it just sort of dragged in Act 2. Mostly just in Act 2. I feel like it just, because all of the main quest is just you going from A to B to A to B to A to B to A to B in different areas, in different maps, doing all sorts of shit. Just trying to disjointedly connect the dots, and it's like, long and a lot of reading, yeah. Like, it's not bad, but I feel like it just needed, like, there's a lot that could have been like trimmed down, and pacing could have been improved a bit. And I think Act 2 would have been really good. And yeah, I'm playing with real-time with pause.
Blazes. I was going to say you wandered into the wrong room, but by the look of things, it runs in the family.
Yeah, I know, right?
Try not to slam the door on your way out, yeah? My head's going to pieces.
Yeah, I'm here for the rent.
Oh, aye. You running Thorol's errands? Well, I haven't got his pay, and he knows it. Come back tomorrow. Better yet, tell him I'll swing by myself when I do have it.
Alright, I'm intimidate your ass. You can leave on your feet or get dragged out by your ankles. Your choice. He sneers for a moment, but something in your expression squelches his confidence in a hurry.
Alright. Just keep your boots on. We're leaving. Thorol wants us out on the streets so bad, so be it.
You serious, Galleon? Where are we supposed to go?
Don't let him trick you. Do not let this one get you to play Underrail. Do not believe his lies. Do not ignore him. I promise you, ignore him. Do not let him taint you. Waiting for Baldur's Gate 3. So am I. Me and the boys are gonna play that. It's gonna be great. We're gonna co-op that shit. Both Divinity games are also really good.
Years I've had that cracking eye. Who'd go and steal a thing like that? What am I supposed to call this place now?
I know, right? Who the fuck stole that? That awful arsehole. I cleared up the room for you.
Hey, good work. Times like these, I can't afford to keep on anyone who can't pay their tab. The second word got around, I'd have every pauper in the city on my doorstep. The room...
Fuck. The room is yours if you want it, and for a job well done, here's your pay.
Still kicking, eh? What'll it be?
Why you call it the Kraken's Eye?
Guess why, now that the eye is gone. I might as well tear down the sign. I can't believe someone would take it. Everyone on the island knew what it was worth to me.
Yeah, I know, right? The assholes. How dare they?
Guess you haven't exactly seen the prettier side of the place since you landed, right? It's the only town on the island, if you don't count Sarahuzi, little Juana village out west.
Nation didn't play on easy and now he's suffering. Nah, Underrail is a game that is made for fucking masochists. If you're a normal human, you play that game on easy. Easy is normal difficulty. Normal is fuck yourself, and hard is like why live.
Really is a decent place most days. Good trade, and plenty of money rolling in from Claudio's investors. Damn sight quieter than back home. But I don't have to tell you about the Deerwood. Ain't right doing business sober. I could fix that for you.
Nah, I'm good.
Folks come by here all the time hunting for work.
And this is just dudes. dudes that I'm not gonna hire. But no, yeah, Underrail is a game. It is a game that exists, and I will get back to it eventually, maybe one day.
These Dawn Stars drive me mad. The same hymns.
I wish they'd stayed in Red Ceres.
Fresh
Race you
fish.
to the coral. No contest. What? Just webbed fingers and I can't swim? You are a strange man.
Ado, begging your pardon for the mess, sir. We are still recovering from the storm. We have supplies here for the paying customer. Provisions for the road, perhaps? Have a look.
Repair supplies, medical supplies, cannon shot. Death's more. Grants death runes. Okay. A ring of minor deflection. Could be nice, but for that price, I don't know. Swordsman braces. Incoming hits convert to grazes for melee weapons. A. That's good for the boy. Wherever it's gone. Oh, it's there.
Can't do it.
Here you find civilization, amigo. But outside these walls, the jungle will eat you alive.
KnifeGaff made a video on how to cheese your way through the early game. Can I cheese my way through the entire game?
That is, unless you have
Can I no clip through the entire game? That'd be easier that way. The Essence Interrupter. That's a bow? That's a pretty good bow. Some dude's house.
You have to do something. Any of us could be next.
Oh? I cannot imagine who might wish to harm you, Mestre. Per Complanca, don't tell me you're here to complain too. The virus. They're recruiting right off the docks. You would think the Juana were storming the Kraken's Eye as we speak. A fight, Mestre. One of the Juana women attacked a merchant. He has come out the worse for it. Now every nationale in town wets himself in terror of losing his coin to the Aumaua. We would bring in the thief, but Clario would not have us march into the village and defend Ikawa. Much longer, and I do not think any of us will have a choice in the matter. If you wanted the details of it, speak to Rinko himself. He will delight in telling you the tale.
Okay.
Mama brings me stuff from her work sometimes. Real old stuff.
Leave it to me.
I'll steal your entire keg. I don't care.
Will work.
I can steal your silver, but not your copper. Weird priorities, kid.
Who's there?
Tori, is that you? Wait, who are you?
Ah, damn. Feeling bad as a young Valiant man, the first thing you notice is that he seems to have been severely beaten. One eye is nearly swollen shut. His skin is revealed its patchwork of livid bruises. He groans and winces as he props himself up, glaring up at you with one good eye.
I know exactly how he feels. And I beat up a lot of folks just the same way.
She just had shit and interest. She's like, hey, what?
What is this? Why is one of the godlike in my house?
Pure Cipher or multi-class? Yeah, pure Cipher. Ascended Cypher. And I want to point out, in this one town, I have had more people comment on me being a godlike than the entirety of Pillars 1. Hey, nice shiner.
But so. I get enough of that from the Nazanali I work with. These Juana. They are an unreasonable people. I was enjoying a night of cards when one of them attacked me, out of nowhere. I had not spoken a word to her. The mad devil. Look what she did to me. My ear. When the fighting is over, she takes my coin purse and strides away. Bold as anything.
Yeah, you should always ditch the jewelry before a fight.
I was deep into my cups. It was not a fair contest to begin with. The governor lets the Juana do as they please, and this is the result. I should be out there, helping to find our people. My wife, Zenetta, she is out there, and I... Listen, I am without other means. She took my coin purse, my wages. How am I to pay the governor? How am I to feed my son? That woman should be in the stocks. The guards do nothing. But you've heard me out at least. Do me the kindness of retrieving that coin purse, and I will give you what I can spare.
Yeah, maybe I'll reason with her.
They call her Mokeha. I imagine she is back in her village, feeling proud of herself, no doubt. Follow the road as it bends north, then west. You can't miss it. A pile of sticks and straw.
Kinda racist. Kinda racist, my guy. I ain't gonna lie. That there was kinda racist. I know you just got your ass beat in front of your kid, no less. But man, that don't excuse racial tendencies. My guy.
What marvelous carvings!
This isn't a Chris Rock skit. You don't get to just say certain racial phrases if you get your ass beat in specific circumstances. Hey Nano, you right? Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, have a good night. I haven't seen what Zoe can do. What can Zoe do? Blessed Harvest. Reap an enemy in the name of Gaon. If the enemy is bloodied or near death, they will receive significantly more damage. Restore. And in addiction. Condemns the priest foes, dazing an enemy in an area. Okay. So she has some stuff that Durance had, which is good. And also she has some melee capabilities by the looks of it. Yeah. Melee Durance, basically. I'm fine with that.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Real quiet now.
Pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
To see and not be seen.
I love that in PoE 2 spells are per encounter and not per rest. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't seen the most of that yet, because again I've only had like what, 3 fights. But man, I am really glad of that information, because Jesus, that shit was a problem. In the first game there was so much per rest shit that like it just made me not want to use abilities, because what the fuck was the point? Ah, you bitch.
I don't think so.
Ah, yes, there you are. As governor and under the auspices of the Valiant Trading Company, please allow me to officially welcome you to Port March.
Don't try to steal the chest. Don't worry, I ain't.
I'd like to say the pleasure's all mine, but I try not to lie. Don't worry, I'm only here on account of him.
Of course. I see you've been as quick to involve yourself as ever. Quite the event. Receiving one of the godlike in our little town.
We have had more people mention that I'm a godlike in this one town than the entirety of PoE 1, and that drove me up the fucking wall.
Apologies for that little drama outside. These are confusing times, and people often react poorly to uncertainty. Between the storm, the pirates, and the, well, certain strange events, we are all a little on edge.
Strange events?
A few, well, quite a few people here in Port Marge claim to have seen a giant of some kind during the storm.
Even if you succeed, you get a reputation hit in Port Marge, even though nobody saw you steal it. That's because they feel it in the Force. They know you stole that shit. They can't prove it, but they know.
I would call it a flight.
Gonna take a shower, BRB? Alright, cool.
Something has tainted every well in the region. I do not think
I'll see you all in like 30 minutes. 40 minutes.
The Deadfire is a land full of such things. You must have heard the stories.
It wasn't a giant, it was Aethys. The governor mouths a voice says, ah, of understanding and studies you for a moment.
You'll find good company among the Dawn Stars here in town. They have all manner of theories concerning the behemoth. Now, to the matter of your ship. You're stranded, are you? It was a rough landing by all reports.
It was.
Unfortunately, our own ships are in no condition to sail. We've had dealings with the pirates ourselves. They've taken their share of supply ships. The storm saw to those berthed in the harbor. All that said, I believe I may have a solution, provided you're willing to help me in turn.
I'm the Lord of Cadnua. Couldn't I owe you a favor?
Cadnua? A dear wooden castle, is it? An interesting proposal, to be sure, but I'm afraid the matter at hand is rather urgent. I have the guards on the lookout for pirate vessels looking to take advantage of whatever damage the storm caused. We've cannons enough to see them off, but I need every man ready to use them. There is a site of some considerable value elsewhere on the island. A value to the trading company, you understand. In point of fact, it's the very reason any of us are here. You're familiar with the luminous Adra trade?
I know that Adra is supposed to house more concentrated essence.
It's also quite valuable. When refined, it sells for considerable sums. The trading company has invested a lot of time and money into locating sites suitable for mining and processing.
How does one go about refining Adra?
How indeed. That, I'm afraid, will remain a trade secret. We, and I hope you understand that these matters require some discretion, have one such outpost on the other side of the island. A successful venture. Up until very recently, we sought to improve the refinement process. To that end, we hired some of the brightest minds in the field of animancy and brought them out here to lend their expertise. And then one evening, a storm rolls in out of nowhere, and my scouts begin to report that a giant has marched its way across the island towards my dig site. What am I to make of that? We haven't heard from Mestre Odorisi since, nor any of his assistants, or the workers. I must know what has happened. If Odorisi, if his work is lost, then everything that we have worked for is at risk. Which is where you come in. You need a ship, I need information. See to this for me, and I'll set half the town to work. We'll patch up your ship, and you'll be free to go on your way.
And what if I find this Odorisi?
Why, take his report on the situation and remind him that he's under certain contractual obligations. And relay my deep relief at his good health, of course.
Any idea what might have happened?
I told you what happened, but you wouldn't listen to me. We could have prepared for this level of destruction. But what do I know? I'm just a priestess with prophetic dreams.
The Huana storm speakers should have kept the worst of the weather at bay. I can't imagine what else might have happened. There are wild beasts on the island, but they wouldn't have attacked an active dig site.
Yeah, I can do that.
Gilad, then we are agreed. I will assign men to keep watch over your ship. You will find the dig site on the eastern side of the island. I'll mark it on your map here.
You'll do it for the Watcher, but not for me? I see how it is.
Well, I mean, I'm based, you're not.
Yes. Why wouldn't I want a pack of Dawn Stars crawling over my Adra mine in search of their lost deity? One more thing.
You got a point.
If you should recover Odorisi's notes, know that they would be of great value to me.
No, so she doesn't like what? Anti-religiousness, irresponsibility, and skullduggery. He doesn't like animal cruelty, anti-evasion, or anything pro-lead and key. Fair enough. To be fair, no one likes pro lead and key. Fuck the lead and key. As they say in the business, fuck the leaden key. All my homies hate the leaden key. Apart from Alof.
Leave it to me.
Some companions don't like each other, which sucks, because I use them for their abilities. That reminds me, actually. When I tried playing Baldur's Gate 1, like a few years back, the first two companions you get are like chaotic characters. The second two companions you get are like lawful characters. So you have them in the party for too long, and they will disband and kill each other. And I looked at that and I was like, okay, now, okay, now we can't be doing this. I'm not doing that. No, no. All right, let's see here. Biting whip and draining whip. Into binding, amplify frost, recall agony, mind blades. Mind blades, I believe, was pretty good. Weapon and shield style, two-handed style. No, two-weapon style, two-handed style, one-handed style. Upgrade soul whip. Yeah, right. Let's do that and mind blades. Let's do streetwise again, and let's give you more flex. Nah. Let's pop over to Rogue. Because this boy's a swashbuckler. Backstab he will never use. Defensive roll. I just remembered what I hate about this game. It's the respec. If you are max level and you want to change just one spell, you have to go through picking all of the spells again since level 1. Takes too much time and remembering. Oh god. Yeah. Yeah, no, that sounds like a pain. Having to remember everything that you picked just so you can get back to where you were, but change one thing. Don't you want any of those? Don't want any of those either. Fuck it. Let's just get a sticky. Why not? Why not? Fuck it. Alright. Zoti. Or Yoti. I don't remember how it was said. Let's get Religion. And Arcano, I guess. Alright, what have you got, madam? Harvester of Gown. An aspect of AFS, Gown emphasizes bonus, gains hatchet proficiency. You also gain certain spells, alright. And we can get you Suppress Affliction, Holy Power. Oh, so we don't get all the spells automatically at each level like we did in the first game. Now it's just yo. Now it's just yo. Get good. Play for your freedom. Insight, inspiration. A fit inspiration. Constitution. So a constitution buff basically. Repulsion seal. Situational, but could be pretty good. Sure. Constitution buffs and also some damage. Why not?
Yes? What is it I can do for you?
There's so many guys around here.
We are stretched thin. The storm speaker did much to help, but much of the town has flooded. Now we are awash in homeless citizens and stranded merchants, to say nothing of the cultists out there. Now I have Ilari's people making trouble up on Gorechi Street. His little gang is looting everything they can get their hands on, and the Bozzo kicks up his heels like a prince.
Lucky for you that I'm around. I humbly offer my services. Let me out and I will bring you this Ilari's teeth.
Shut it, Ruggieri. Something you wanted?
Let's go speak to that guy.
Kue, I cannot say it would not be welcome, but you are only recently arrived, and not I here by choice. Why do this? I wish more felt as you do. I might get a full night's rest. Gorechi Street is in the western part of town. Just walk until you hit water. We don't need a bloodbath. I'm sure there's a peaceful solution to resolve this. What happened? I showed the drunken fool more patience and respect than he deserved, and he struck me without warning.
Sientere, Savia. You know that I was aiming for Darmo's pretty face.
We lost no one to the storm, but...
Alright. So we got one place to the west and one place to the north. Also the dig site, which is out of town. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I gotta talk to the guy. Okay, well, we can go back. Make your way through the side streets. You come upon visible traces of a storm's passing. Make your way along through the side streets. Oh no. Many of the houses here boast cracked window panes, sagging awnings, and as you pass narrow streets are sown foliage and debris. Cobblestones beneath your feet are slick with water and silt. Fall along, you're ankle deep in sucking mud and loose stones. Prepare for the hardest fight on the island. Oh dear. Okay, well we're going back then. We're gonna go back then. Is this why you said that I should make Zoe a what's the word? Make her a priest so I have someone who can heal? Harder than Sigil Master. I don't know who that is, but that is a name.
Ado, stranger. Or is it captain? You have the carriage of a captain. A noble bearing all around. Apretta, you must free me. I am a creature of the sea. I am not meant for this dark place. I will dry and wither like a landed fish.
What did you do to end up in here?
I did no one any harm. I am at the Kraken's eye so often Thorol should pay me. I sample every bottle for quality. My loyalty has given him heirs. I would have paid what I owed in time. Had I the coin?
You walked out on a tab, Rigere. Nothing to boast of. And then you crawled up to the governor's estate, pissed on the steps, and resisted arrest.
Ah, fair enough.
Merla, I do not remember that at all. Right on the steps? I am sorry for the last. I tell you, Savia, I cannot help my magnificent reflexes. You were being very grabby. You see how fate has brought us together? The ice-hearted guard, she has set my fine at 400 pyres. I have none. I flounder here until the debt is paid. A matter of coin. 400 beautiful coins. That or the key, yes? The door is the thing. The commander, she guards the keys like a jealous wife. It would take steady hands to slip it from her pocket. That is, if you have need of keys at all. You think me idle to ask this of you and do nothing? I have scratched, sir, a little mortar from beneath the bars at the window at every chance. The stonework, it is very strong. I can do nothing by hand. With tools, perhaps. With explosives, for certain.
I have a priest in my playthrough. Fight a berserker, fight a tank, chant a druid, chant a paladin, and ranger rogue. Chanters are really bossing. What the hell? I tried chant in PoE 1. It was It was fine.
In the Kraken's eye, he carries many such useful items. All for legitimate use, of course. Animancers, they love explosives.
Of course they do.
Do I know ships? He asks. I know every vessel on these waters, every one. From the galleon to the... every one of them, sir.
Uh-huh.
You have enemies? These fists will drive them into the waiting arms of the sea goddess.
Alright.
Keeping out of trouble. The Verus. Well, good riddance to him. It's your coin to spend.
I could have stole it, but fuck it.
Agrasima, Captain. See you at your ship.
I have 2 chanters because there are 4 chants I want to use. And if I put all 4 on one chanter, there's too much downtime. Alright, let's do that fight now. Oh, I'm getting heartburn. Oh. Oh, that don't feel good. I'd go get water, but the dog is asleep in the kitchen. I don't want to wake him. Look at how he walks. Look at how he walks in the water.
Something must be wrong with my vision. No matter how much I blink, I cannot make out more than blurry lights in the darkness. You are quite blinding. Dad? Oh, but this is terrible.
Let me ease this one's pain, Watcher. We're dropping like flies.
Okay, I don't know what caused that to pop off, but okay. I don't know why talking to the ghost caused everyone to be hostile, but fair enough. You can queue commands with shift.
No problem.
If I knew that, I had forgotten. You're gonna ignore this guy right here?
That's not good.
Let's go.
Flickers.
Let's go.
I need some help here.
Alright. Your party members don't start with auto attack on, so they're doing their own thing. You should change that. Yeah, I did notice that, yeah. I did notice that. Because I went to use one of her spells. I think it was, yeah, I went to use this one. And it was gone. And I was like, oh. Oh, okay, fair enough, I guess.
After him.
Oh, this heartburn is killing me. Oh, fuck me.
Why not?
Protective Aven Charm. +1 Perception. Ability when near death grants darkest before dawn. Ugh. I guess I'll give that to Adair.
Sure.
Something dead.
Let me ease this. Yeah? What can I do you for?
Leave it to me.
What do you carry of equip? Bluff and diplomacy. Mayoral medallion. Oh. Oh, my chest is killing me. Ooh, an arquebus. Might need that.
Oh, isn't this fancy?
All right.
Nothing but endless grey mist. This is not the afterlife I was promised.
My friend here is a harvester of gown. She'll help you find your way.
Right. You'd best follow me then.
She addresses the empty air a smidge to the left of where the deceived woman actually stands. But when she glides her lantern through the soul's amorphous form, the essence coalesces inside.
Got a weight in my lantern now. Almost feel like I can hear the soul when I jostle it around.
Okay, Fresh, calm down.
With every soul, my lantern's getting heavier and heavier in my hand.
How are you feeling? Have any recent nightmares?
I did, recently with you. You were walking the depths of the ocean, but you didn't drown. And in your hand, you gripped the key to Aora's end. I've seen stars wreathing a statue's brow, and souls flowing like tears over gleaming Audra. And then my god headed into the heart of the storm, where he could find the darkness. Tell me what's on your mind?
You want to talk about that?
We talking during the Saints' War, or after he died?
What's the difference?
Well, before he died, he was still Aethys as the majority of my brethren know him. Aethys embodied a human. And when that human got blown to bits, we all believed Aethys died. And I think a part of him did. The part he'd most closely woven into living flesh. The part that represented
I hated her southern accent. I love her southern... The duality of man.
Which means the part of him that could have survived, that stormed across the Deadfire seas, was the side more aligned with obsidian, rot, and falling away.
I don't mind the southern accent if it's not too thick. If it's so, like, I don't know how many of you play Genshin Impact, but Xinyan, in that game, the fucking rockstar girl, she has the thickest southern accent, and I cannot stand it when she speaks.
I really only know what my folks taught me. Aethys embodied Saint Widwin, but during the war, he got blown to bits. That's the thing about human bodies. Eventually, they all gotta die. As the god of rebirth, of course, Aethys would be coming back. But where I differ from my family's view, and my High Priestess's view, is that I've studied the apotheosis of Gone. And I know all about the backside, the downward swoop, the death part of the cycle of life. Abscission, rot, regrowth.
I feel like Zoe has a really strong accent, the voice actress Laura Bailey. Nah, this not as hard as it could be. There's harder.
What's gone can never be again. What comes back is changed. Always. Even if what comes back is a god. Then you mean gone. Sure, maybe my god still answers to Aethys as well. Why not? But Aethys died, and death requires change. He ain't what he was. Not in exactly the same way. That's why I think his other aspect, his darkness in the light, is what's burning brighter in him now. No need to fiddle-foot around. I'm listening. Reckon not. But I can't help but be a touch wayward. I don't take it too far. My mom caught me once necking in the merkberry stalks. And of course I fight. But I've not done much more than that. And I don't use the real ugly words.
The real ones, you say?
Sometimes the feelings, they just come tumbling right out of me. Gods darn it. Sure thing, Watcher.
Alright. But no, there are worse southern accents than this. This is fine. This is acceptable.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Yeah. Alright, so I guess we're done with this area already? No. There's someone here I have to talk to. But it's not you, because you don't talk to anyone.
Sure.
Oh, here we go.
Not much cause to come out this way unless you're looking for trouble. Although you've found it.
Young El's hand drops to the pistol in his belt, palm in the grip. The faintest hint of a sneer plays about his lips as he watches you. What are you doing here?
Ekosi, this is my street. That doesn't change after a little rain. That storm speaker, she didn't concern herself much with this place, did she? Me and my gang, we keep the peace here, and the locals pay their dues. Nothing here now but what they left behind.
I made you to stop doing the looting.
Merle, she must be desperate. Not so desperate as to come here on her knees to beg for herself, but she sent you. No, there's my answer. I get my cut. There's no sense in ruining a good thing.
On the other hand, I love the Valian language, which is a mix of Italian, French, and Spanish. Yeah. The little you hear of it in the first game from Palagina and the Duke. I enjoyed it.
A favor? Merle, I should buy her dinner, maybe. Done. I'll do it. Bon Piacco. Can't be too bad, having a commander in your pocket. Tell Xavier this isn't permanent. Second the water clears up and things are back to normal, we're through. I'll spread the word. Gorechi Street is under lawful protection now.
Result? Now we go here and we do the stuff that's here. Being is great, especially as a Portuguese native speaker. I can understand the origins of certain words. I had a friend who was Portuguese, and she used to hate it so much. When I used to compare Portuguese to Spanish, she'd always be like, "What? Can you shut up? Yes, they're similar. Yes, the roots are there, but they're not the same." And I'm like, "Yeah, but no, shut up. I will kill you."
Outsiders of every sort. This is what the Valians have brought us. You were looking for Kawa?
Rinko said you beat the shit out of him.
Rinko? The Valian? You jest, Akira. I should have thrown him into the sea. He dares to call me a thief?
Have you played Tyranny? I have it on Epic and was thinking about playing it. And I've heard there's a lot of reading. It's not as good as Pillars. I've not played it, but I've heard very mixed things. I've heard some people really, really like it, and I've heard some people say like it's really not that great. I've heard very mixed things about it. It's hard to say. Why didn't you tell me what really happened?
What else? The Valians are fools. But Akawa wishes to trade, so we must be patient. We must save them from Nagati's storms. Even when they ignore our advice.
People hear them always say tyranny is better than PoE. Oh, those are... That's a bold claim.
Ikawa told me I should see the tavern. Speak with their people. Learn patience. The trader Eophania, she taught me to play Valian cards. A simple game. But none would play with me in the tavern. Not until Rinko. I thought him kind, until I proved the victor, and he grew angry. Until he stood in front of his kin and called me a Mataru of Sadahuzi, a filthy islander and a cheat. For that, yes, I beat him. Why does this concern you?
You could have told the guards you've been branded a thief.
I am no thief. Do you mean to insult me? I am Mataru. I am the guard in Sadahuzi. I defend this village. If I see fit to punish a man, it is my duty.
If a Valian broke Huana law, would you be satisfied with a fine levied by the governor?
That is not the same. This has long been our island.
Yeah, he's just a merchant. He can't fight you as an equal.
I did not consider this. He is Kwaru. It is not in him to fight for the village. Perhaps I was impatient.
I think people usually apologize for this sort of thing.
I will not. But I will ask Akawa to send a healer. Perhaps that will quiet his whimpering. Here, take it. I have no need for his Valian coin.
Ah, yeah.
If you told me a few years ago that I'd end up following you on another crazy errand, I'd have said you were out of your mind.
Yeah, I thought we were done with this shit.
Not because I got anything against you, more that trouble seems to come looking for you wherever you go.
I don't ask for it to happen, man. Come on.
Yet, here we are again, probably on our way to die. Well, you already did, but me, I mean...
I couldn't go having fun all by myself.
Well, real nice of you to share. Someday I'll have to get you a gift. And wouldn't you know it, this time is shaping up to be crazier than the last one. But I gotta say, I appreciate how you've handled things. Times like these, staying decent's not as easy as it sounds. Thought you were weird at first, of course, but you've surprised me.
Yeah, it hasn't always been easy.
Well, that's why I mention it. Sometimes it's been anything but. I've been meaning to ask, though. How is it you never seem to lose your way through all this?
So I'm a good boy. And also I have prompts that tell me what disposition does what.
What is it tells you you're on the right path?
Let's see here. I believe in helping people who need it. Sometimes it's more complicated, but often it's not.
Well, hard to argue with that. And I might get some strange looks if I did. When I was a boy, things were simpler. Aethys was more like a character we read about in church.
I can see that being an improvement.
Well, just about anything would be at this point. Well, most stories had him helping folks or making the world work as it should. You pray to him, he might help you too. There was no cost to it. No confusion about his will or followers taken into extremes. Following Aethys was right. Had no reason to question. Do you think there's any way that following him could still be the right path? After all we've seen?
It's possible if the world is just, if the cause is just.
This better be some cause for all the damage he's done. Anyway, I didn't mean for this to get depressing. I think this was just a long way of saying I appreciate the way you've guided things.
I love Adair. He's a good boy.
Makes me feel like I'm doing some good going with you.
Adair's a good boy. I love him.
Fancy a look at the wares, my friend? Best goods on the island.
Average goods on the island. Okay. There we go. That was weird. I might end this a little earlier because this fucking heartburn's not leaving and it's driving me insane.
Sure.
For many years, I've only ever seen one of your kind. And then, the Valians come. And many things change. They told me what became of your ship. I say again that you are lucky. It is the only ship that survives. I could protect Port Mage, or else its ships, but not both. Perhaps Clario thinks I chose poorly.
Doesn't look like the storm did much damage here.
To a storm speaker, the storm is a friend, gentled by a word. And Satahuzi is blessed with several storm speakers. We were able to shield the village from much of the weather. Some of it is mere luck. Most of our canoes were here by the shore. We did lose one of our voyagers. It will take some work to replace it.
I guess you and the governor don't really get along.
Better than it may seem. Clario can be reasoned with, especially if one approaches him with coin in their pocket. He is not a cruel man. I suspect he might even enjoy life on the island if he were free of his masters. Yes, one of the old titans, say the priests. Andra is angry, though why, our priests do not know.
I am only glad it has journeyed elsewhere.
Yeah, Joanna's Aethys.
Aethys. Is it redemption you seek then? You risk much to chase a god across the sea. The Dawn Stars too wish to meet this god. What if he does not wish to be found? Yes, but it will take Clario's assistance. You are one of his people now. It falls on him to protect you.
I don't know why I'm one of his people, but fair enough. Alright, go to the jail, go to the dude, and then go east. Is YouTube or Twitch your main channel? YouTube. YouTube's my main. That's got my Let's Play videos on it and all that.
Keeping out of trouble.
Also my streams.
A little jest. What is it?
I just stream on Twitch. Like I stream on both at the same time, and I just do that because some people prefer to watch on Twitch than YouTube. So I figure, the VODs are there on Twitch then.
Perfetto. He's a little shitne, but a lazy one. He will not cause trouble if he does not have to. Easier to work with a familiar face for the moment. I can deal with him later. So, we have one small part of Port Mage under control. A good start. Well, here you are, for your time. If I had 10 men like you, the whole of Port Mage would be set right within the week.
Yeah, so YouTube is my focus. Well, I say focus. I do this shit as like just a hobby, but YouTube's the main, and Twitch is just there if because people prefer to watch it on Twitch sometimes than YouTube. So I figure, fuck it, just stream to both at the same time. Why not? Right, so here's your money.
Most days I'd fire up the kettle for you or something. Sorry. A surprise! The brute speaks! And you have survived the conversation in one piece. Merla. Perhaps my tongue was loosened by drink. What of it? Is any man who insults the savage's pride due a beating? The law is on my side. She what? Let her apologize to my face, the shark spawn. Merla. What good is an apology? Does it fix my ear? Enough then. I am forgiving. You have what I asked for. I promised you a share of the coin. We leave it at that. You have saved my family, Aimiko. I say it plain. Agressima.
Ah, yeah, level up again. Let's go. These levels coming in thick and fast. God damn. Alright. More bluff and more mechanics. Let's get 2 rounds of style, because that's going to be bows and everything. So we may as well. And another weapon. Okay, arquebus, why not? Why not? Big gun, boys. There. Streetwise and a flex again. Fighting stances probably. But also two weapon style, or two-handed weapon style, two weapon style, sword and shield style, which you know he does use, and that's probably correct. And over here, what do we have? No, no, fire. Oh, you can't get anything on rogue. Oh no, one for each. Oh, okay. Smoke Veil, Blind and Strike. Two weapon style, sword and shield style. Dirty Fighting. I mean, I might as well get sword and shield style here. Yeah, we essentially get two warrior talents then. Yeah. I don't recommend arquebus on her. Pick a wand or pistol. She needs a shield because it's an amazing shield for priests. Oh. I click to see details of what one. That one, which I have on the rogue one, so I can get that, and then that. So, yeah. There's a great half sword for tanks in the last dungeon of the island. The fuck's a half sword? You mean is that just a short sword? Stiletto, sword, warhammer, mace, hatchet, flail, club, battle axe, dagger. Great sword, S-stock. I'm not seeing anything about goddamn half swords. Gouging Strike is cool. It's an upgrade to Blinding Strike. Good for cheesing mega bosses. Unable to see, blinding the target. Oh yeah, I imagine that would actually really help. So full attack. 3 raw damage if blinded, or if stats were blinded. Accuracy versus reflex. Yeah, I can see that being a big help. You just passed through the half sword. Did I? Dagger, battle axe, club, flail, hatchet, mace, rapier, spear, stiletto, sword. Oh, half sword. It says half. Oh, I was looking at the first part, not the second part. Okay, alright. Fight in close quarters style, using your blade to penetrate armor more effectively at cost low deflection. Alright. Alright, so alright, let's see here. We got that and that. So let's get, I guess, shield then. If we're giving her a wand or pistol and a shield, I guess I should get her weapon and shield style. Need diplomacy on Zod. Why? Why diplomacy on her? I mean, I'll believe you, but why? In that case, then let's give her pistols. Or wands. Because you're carrying bluff. Right, fair enough. Let's give her... Let's give her pistols, Mike. Actually, let's give her wands. Let's give her pistol. Let's give her pistols. You need a persuader. Ah, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, okay. You prefer wand? Yeah, but I'm using a rod, which is basically a wand. I got your magic range down. Ah, fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. You know better than me. You know better than me. She has a wand. And we do have a wand to give her. Alright. As a companion on the island, I can carry both a history and insight. The last one you get on the island. Okay, so don't do any of those, anyone but him. Or her. Them. Alright, I'm gonna call it there for the night. It's late. Like it's actually wrapping up time. It's midnight. I'm tired, and this heartburn is not going away. So I need to down some water. Cause time to sell stuff to get the electric hunting boat. Isn't it? Oh, the essence extractor. That costs like fucking 12k or something. Nah, I think we're good for now. Nah, I think we need to. But I'm gonna call it here. Gonna call it here for the night. I hope you get better. Thanks. I'm gonna just down a bunch of water and go to bed. So, thanks for hanging out for this very random impromptu stream. Monday back to Fire Emblem, and then Wednesday Banner Saga. And then we might do this on Saturday again. This might be the Saturday game until either Fire Emblem or Banner Saga are done, and then it'll become a main game. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see y'all around Monday. Peace.